It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Oh, yeah. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play.
Okay.
Fresh set of downs.
Well, war ready. You know, different type of time today. One's in the sky, 3 seeds, or the dust their feet on.
Man in motion is Smith. On first down, it's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Sending a receiver right. And that's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. On third down, here's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Slot receiver headed right. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. Man in motion is Smith. Second down and 8. Now a give to Barkley, running right. 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you might be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
They put Kelsey in motion. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Set to go now on first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's second and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Hurts working in the pistol. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. To the air again. Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Hurts will try it again. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So one quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, 73, 73.
Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down. Man in motion is Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Hurts to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it's going to be 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms, so missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Third down, 3 to go.
Yellow. Attack.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's just pushing guys out of the way. Powering forward for a gain of 8.
15.
On second down, Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, 43.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And
it is brought in the end zone.
Because I'm like that.
Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. So let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play It's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
John Dotson was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Yellow.
They go play action with Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down. A run with Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Throwing is Hurts. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and third down coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here's third and 7. Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Hurts. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles are on top. It's now 10-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. That'll be picked up by the Eagles.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles will get out in front 17-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And that ball incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And they will finally run him down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Man in motion is Smith. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Saquon Barkley. The speed on display. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safe. And now he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Patrick to throw. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He'll find his tight end Gray open downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Mahomes now to throw again. To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's second and 9. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle, first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Man in motion is Smith. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Hardman now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, 15. Where's it?
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs are back within 6. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort. Just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the